Hello to all my lively ladies. You're very welcome to today's Building Strength with Dumbbells, and these are simple exercises that you can do at home. Okay, let's warm up. Toe tapping out front, just crisscrossing the arms out front as well, just mimicking the legs, driving the elbows back. That's it, good, nice straight back. So let's get warmed up first, and then we'll get going with all these lovely strength moves today. Now today's a bit of a mixture between strength and conditioning. We've 18 minutes of pure strict strength training exercises, and then we'll head in. There's 2 rounds actually with the strict strength, 3 sets, and then we've 1 set and 1 round of conditioning exercises, but there's 4 exercises there because we have to work our left and right side. Balance out that body, very important. Let's go a little higher here, up over the head if you can, and get those shoulders warmed up as well. Work your way down, reach up high, and all the way down. Now, if you can't come to the floor, I have floor knee tucks. If you're very advanced and you're used to exercising on the floor, you can go all the way to the floor with that particular exercise. If you want to modify, a little step or a little riser like this is perfect. And I'm even going to put my Pilates mat on it just to help out the wrist because it's such a hard surface. And if that's too low for you, your chair will do fine. Let's do 2 more here. And last one, okay, tap out that knee. So just the higher you go with the knee tucks, lovely abdominal exercise, the easier it gets, okay, the more modified it becomes. Okay, keep the back flat here now as well. Now let's push the hands down. Push down, like you're pushing something heavy down into the floor. That's it, again, working on the shoulders just in a different way. The arms in general. Push down, good. All the way down, come on, you can do it. Good, let's count it down. 4, and 3, and 2, and last one. We're going to do some step backs, just warm up the lower half from the knee down and the calves, but keep your heel up just so that you don't overstretch your Achilles tendon there. Push back for the triceps. I have a step up coming today. It's a slow and controlled step up that we're going to do today. If you're very advanced, you can go higher than a step. I mean, you can even try it up on a kitchen chair. Okay, if you're very, very advanced. Very challenging, that one. Really does challenge the balance the higher you go. If you haven't got a step, the first riser on your stairs is always a good alternative. And I do use it myself when I'm working out off camera. Quite a lot for some strength exercises and cardio. Push back, that's it, good. And 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Let's wake up those hamstrings. Don't let your back lean back too far. And kick, kick, that's it, kick it out. Good, feel the back of your legs here, your hamstring muscle group. Having a nice stretch. Let's reach and reach, reach and reach, good. Good, you don't have to touch your toe. Keep breathing now, in and out. Let's do 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to open the legs, reach over the head, and then the other side. Let me just take up the pace a little bit. Lovely stretch for the upper half. Great stretch there for the trunk. Feel those muscles between your ribcage stretching out. Feels good. And 4, and 3, 2. Now hold your feet together. Do a little seat, push the ceiling away. So it's like a little narrow squat here. The feet are quite close to each other. Back is staying very straight. Push the ceiling up and away. Good. This is a great metabolic exercise. These thrusters, any form of squat or sit, thrust and thrust. So get your heart pumping, get that nervous system working. And up, and up. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's open the legs, tap the floor, circle the arms. Really hitting into that shoulder girdle, and we're getting it ready for today. Now our sequence today is 15 seconds to transition or just to have a little rest. 45 seconds will be your work time. Now if you want to reduce that that rest time, you can. Sometimes I know you're so fit out there that 15 seconds might be too long for you. Let's go the other way. Circle to the front. So if you want to, you can start your work time at the 10 seconds. So you'll be working for 50 seconds and 10 seconds rest. That's it, good. And 4 and 3, 2. Now let's head into some calf raises. So we're going to come up on our toes and we can gently come down onto our heels now. So we're under control here. And roll down. You can even lift your toes up there just for an extra little stretch for the feet, and it also hits the shins. Very important that we work on our shins as well. That's it, good. Reach high, toes up. You might feel you're unbalanced lifting your toes up, and if you do, just if you're close to a wall or something fixed, you can just place your fingers on it every now and then. Up, feel those calves, that contraction. Now continue on with that. I want to show you the first exercise. Lovely exercise, I really like it. I'm just going to go with one dumbbell because we're going to exchange it to the other hand, so keep this hand free. So we're stepping forward, you can just step forward and then push back. Switch it over to the other hand, step forward and then, add your row. Yep, should be mentioning your row. And if you want to, when you step forward, you can go a little deeper and add that row. Push back, okay? You don't have to. A step forward is fine if that's what you can do. You work with that. Right, let's get going. Looking forward to our strength today. Okay, 15 seconds to get that dumbbell into the hand and get ready to move the body. So like I say, one dumbbell is fine. Here you have your heavier dumbbell because it's a great big rowing exercise and a big leg exercise. So the opposite leg's going to move here now. So forward, row, push back, switch hands. Forward, row, push back, switch hands. Okay, just get that rhythm going there. Row and back. Get that single arm row in there as well. And then keep going, just alternate left and right. Good. And row, push it back. Step forward, push back, good. Keep going. Push back, and like I say, you can go into that little deeper lunge if your body can do that. Why not? Try a little bit more in round 2. Now we have a shoulder transfer. Okay, stagger the feet here. Up and over. This is a tough exercise, so you might want to start with one dumbbell round 1 this round. Maybe see how you go with it, and you might be able to double up round 2. Try and get those long arms all the way up to the ceiling to get that full range of movement for those shoulders. Stretch right up. Tap those dumbbells off that shoulder and then go again. Reach high. We really don't want to bump our heads with the dumbbells, so really stretch up high. That's it. Good. It's great strict shoulder work, this. Wonderful for building strong shoulders. Up and over. Come on, keep going. Find that balance. Well done. Great work. Now our next exercise, this is a new one to us. We're going to hinge at the hips. Okay, we're going to clean the dumbbell up. You might have to just catch it a little bit, sit into a squat. Okay, so you're hinging, pretend someone has a string, pulling your butt cheeks back behind you there. You're going to go down into like a deadlift, clean, sit into a squat and repeat. Take your time with this one. I don't mind if you only do 5 reps. Good, that's fine when you're learning a new exercise. Clean, sit down into your little squat. So it's very much like an RDL, a Romanian deadlift, that you are used to here. We do it quite a lot for the hamstrings. You should feel a little bit of tension building up in the hamstrings behind you there as you hinge the hips back and then sit into a squat. You might have to pause the video and practice that one. Very good. Right, we're back to the first exercise. Oh my goodness, already. Keep your dumbbell. Again, you don't have to have all this rest if you feel you're ready to go. Off you go. Step forward, opposite leg to the dumbbell. Okay, and row. Push back. Switch hands. Push back. Good. Great mobility for the hips there. You really feel the hip muscles getting a great stretch here. Forward. Row. Drive back. Now remember, you don't have to make your stance that big. Decrease the range of movement. Decreases the balance challenge and also the workload on those muscles. Drive it back. Good. Forward. Row. Back. Let's get one more. And drive it back. Well done. Okay, ready for that shoulder transfer? If you felt it was very doable with one dumbbell, double up. See how you go. Okay, let's get them onto our shoulder. Up and over. Again, nice big long arms straight up to the ceiling. That's really going to help you avoid bumping your head and also letting you get full range of movement to strengthen and tone those shoulders. If you're feeling your lower back, lean a little bit more to do the front here or drop down your weight a little bit. That's it. Up and over. Good. Come on, you can do it. If you're struggling a little bit with exercise 3, which is the cleaning the dumbbell, it's that RDL, cleaning the dumbbell into your squat. Maybe just do the squat version and practice it. Pause the video and practice it when you have a moment. Okay, so again, hinging at the hips, RDL, clean, sit down. I'm catching the dumbbell, okay? Up, catch, sit down. Okay, RDL, you should feel that tension in your hamstrings when you're doing a Romanian deadlift. It's a form of a deadlift. And it's actually a nice exercise. Once you get the technique of it down, it's great. You can really feel the lower half with it. That's it, good. Sit down. What a great lower body builder this is, muscle builder. We get one more. Let's get that squat in. Okay, now we have our knee tucks. Up onto the chair here if you want to. Drive that knee under your chest. If you want to make it a little harder, I'm just going to use my mat here, just because the step is quite hard on the hands. Or you're going straight to the floor. Straight down onto a mat on the floor or a rolled up towel. You're okay if you're on a carpet. And tuck those knees under. Wonderful exercise. In the plank position, training those abdominals. We're into set 2 now. Got some triceps coming next. Good. Squeeze out those abdominals now. Squeeze them, release. Squeeze and release. Come on, keep breathing. Well done. Okay. Ooh, that was tough. Triceps next now. So if you want assistance with your triceps, put your hand on a chair and we're doing a kickback. Okay? If you don't want any assistance, stagger those legs. Nice big wide stance. Same thing. That's it, good. Rest your hand on that leg and lift that weight behind you. Always remember with kickbacks, it's just the lower part of the arm from the elbow down, moving, the upper part stays very stationary, very locked in place. Good, we're just focusing on one side. Just remember what side you're working on. Right side here for me, because round 2, we have to switch it around. And it's good to pat the arm that has to work once you're done, or write it down, whatever you have to do to remember what side is next. Okay, so left side for me. pad it out. Right, you ready? Bicep curl, hammer curl. Let's go for that. So we have a bicep. Oh, sorry, what am I doing? Bicep curl and hammer curl. There we go. Now, curl, hammer. I was thinking of something else. All right, bicep curl. So a bicep curl, as we know, the palms facing the ceiling. Hammer curl, rotating so the palms face each other. So it just works different portions of the arm. That's it, good. I'm staggering the feet here. Good work. Curl all the way up to those shoulders, slowly lower down, don't rush this. Keep the exercise under control. If your weights are heavy enough, you will definitely need to slowly lower down and keep it under control. Well done. Okay, we're back to those knee tucks now for round 2. All right, let's get ready for it. Whew. Stretch out those shoulders. Okay, let's make our way down. Take out all that rest if you don't feel you need it today. Get a few more reps in. That's fine, that's perfectly fine. You do what you need to do. And drive it under. You should really feel the muscles just in around that navel, that belly button area, contracting here with your knee tuck. And squeeze. Squeeze it out, good work, come on. Line up those 2 feet, let that other leg come in under the chest, that other knee I should say. This mat I'm using here is great if you do have a tendency to have build up tension in your wrists or even tendonitis. I know some people tell me they have tendonitis in their wrists. That mat is just amazing. Really does support the wrists. Okay, we're ready for the other side now for the triceps. Use your chair if you need that little bit of support. Find this stance here. High arm, kick back. That's it, good work. Keep going there. Kick it back, that's it. Remember now, the higher you get that arm, the more chance you have of hitting the tricep heads there. Keep it high. Keep that lower arm in motion, upper arm stationary. Relax your neck, you can look down at the floor here. It'll help with that balance as well. Oh, feeling the back of the arm burning. Oh, well done, that was amazing. Okay, now you're ready for bicep curl. Bicep curl, hammer curl. I don't know where I was getting the shoulders the first round. Okay, I don't know what I was reading. All right, stagger the feet again here. Curl to your shoulder. Rotate the palms so they face each other for a hammer curl. Palms up. Palms face each other. Slow it down if it's confusing you, or just leave it out. Just do bicep curls here. Pick one and stick with it. That's fine. Sometimes these combination moves need a little bit of practice. And leaning a little bit at the waist here as well. That just takes pressure off the lower back. And curl. We're heading into set 3 already. Can you believe that? Got a lovely side lunge. We're going to hold a position, do 3 back rows, and then switch to the other side. Excellent job. Okay, let me show you that one. Sounds way more complicated than it is. Okay, 2 feet together, step out to the side, row, 2, 3, put your 2 feet together, and then do the other side for 3. Okay, let's go with it. Go with a heavier dumbbell here for those rows. Drive your feet together. What great inner thigh work that is. 2, 3, feet together. Switch is great for your mobility, for your hips, your inner thighs. It's wonderful. And we're getting our back muscles worked at the same time. 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Good. Let's get the last one in. 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. Okay, let's double up here. We've got I'm going to stagger the feet again. Upright row, lateral raise. Abdominals in. Let's go. Upright row, lateral raise. Lift up. Good. And out to the side. Reach out. Good work. You're doing great. Up. Come on. Lift high. Great shoulder work here. Great for the posture muscles. Feeling those traps and rhomboids there behind me. They're the muscles that keep our posture nice and erect all day long. So the stronger they are, the less tension we will develop, the less rounding of the shoulders. Excellent. Okay, now you're ready to double up for this. Yes, double up with your dumbbells, all right. This slow, one leg only. Okay, so you can put your dumbbells up on your shoulders if you want more work, or keep them down by your legs. Slowly lower down. Okay, up on your shoulders is a little harder on the balance. Slowly lower down. Push off that toe. Slowly lower to the ground. That's it. The higher you go with this exercise, obviously the more challenging it's going to be, especially on that balance. Now I have my left foot up on the step, so we'll be switching for right foot, round 2. You've done the same. Just make sure, just watch, take what foot is on the step, switch it for round 2. Let's slowly lower down. Okay, tapping out right foot, because we know that's the next one. All right, let's go with our side lunge into back row for 3. Okay, abdominals in, 2, 3, and over. 2, 3, good. Push back. Do you feel the power in those legs as you push back to that starting position? Whew, it's great for the inner thighs. 2, and 3, drive it back. 2. That's it, good. Let's get another one. 2, 3. I think we're there. We won't rush into another other side. Okay. All right, we're ready for this powerful upper back and shoulder exercise. Upright rows, lateral raises. Let's stagger the feet and get ready. Abdominals are engaged, pulled into your spine. Lift up and out, slowly lower. Don't lose that lovely return phase of the exercise where a lot of the muscle is built. So slowly lower down, slowly lower, return to the start. That's it, good work. Good, come on. We can do this, you're great at persisting with these tough moves. That's what it takes, a little bit of persistence and constantly showing up. You will get your results. That's it, along with your good nutrition. Okay, now we have those slow step ups, very slow, very controlled. Right leg is going up on the step. You can choose whether you want to leave the weights by your side. Slowly lower down, or you want them up on your shoulders. Good. And drive up off that toe. Extend that leg completely when you get up on the step. That's very important. That's hip extension. Right up, head up to the ceiling. Slowly lower down. I'm doing this really slowly on purpose. So much better. Reach up. When it comes to strict strength training, gotta slow down those moves. Good. And up. Slowly down. Really feeling the glutes there. And slowly lower it down. Excellent job. Okay, that's 18 minutes. Now we're into our little bit of our conditioning set. 1 round here, 4 exercises. Step to the side, uppercut. Okay, so you're stepping out, punch, step out, uppercut. Out, upper, out, upper, and on the legs we'll just be stepping out to the side. And you can take up the pace then to get that conditioning effect once you're happy with the technique. Out. Good. Other side's next. So just stay focused on this side. Upper. Now I've put down the heavier weights there, you may have noticed. Gone up a little higher, sorry, a little lower. Good. Come on, you can do it. And out. Out and upper. Okay, and then it's just the other side. Step out, punch. Okay, you don't need to have a rest. If you don't want to, you can just join me. March it out there if you need that little break for yourself. Okay, let's go together now. Upper, out, uppercut. That's it, good. You can take up the pace now once you're happy with your coordination and the technique. Up. Come on, you can do it. Punch it out. Whew, heart rate's coming up now. Up, out. Work those muscles, getting those biceps worked here, that uppercut, those shoulders as we punch out. Come on, you can do it. Stay strong. Last few seconds. Good. Work, one more, come on, we can do it. Okay, well done. Woo, heart rate's high. Leg kick out, and then step the leg behind you. And you can add in arms here if you want. If you're tired, just leave them out, keep the legs going. Okay, you're ready to kick the leg out, right leg out. Left leg behind you. Push out, push back, out, back, back, good. And back. Forward, push back. That's it, good. Lovely stretch for the shoulders there, a little bit of tricep work. Other leg is next. We're switching sides now to finish out today's strength conditioning. Come on. Ooh, these weights will slow you down a little bit. You're welcome to use your lightest weights. If you feel these ones are a little too heavy, there's no harm, change down. And there you go. Okay, well done. Let's get the other leg going. Ooh, is your heart pumping? Mine certainly is. And again, you don't have to wait for all this rest. Keep moving if you are resting out. Okay, left leg kick out, right leg back, left, right leg back, out, push back, back. Come on, you're doing great. Forward, back, back. You're looking great. If you enjoyed today's strength and conditioning, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. Just below the video here, hitting that thumbs up really has great support for the channel. And also just dropping a comment. Again, it just gives me wonderful feedback for when I create new workouts. I know exactly what you're looking for. And thank you so much to everybody who takes the time to do that. I really appreciate it. Last few seconds, come on. Last one. And there you go. Ooh. Keep those feet moving, heart rate's high. Dumbbell clap coming your way. Well done, well done. Okay, let's turn off all our beepers. Keep moving. Whew. That was, with intensity came into that conditioning, but that's what it's designed to do. Get the heart racing, get those lungs working. It's great, increases your VO2 max, and that just means the amount of oxygen, the volume of oxygen you can take in and use during exercise. The higher your number, the longer you will last at exercise, just basically becoming a very fit individual. Okay, let's stretch out the calves. Step back. Nice big step back behind you. Feet are facing the 12 o'clock position on a clock face. Okay, just have a look down. That's it, push forward into space. Reach up nice and high, stretch out your trunk. You can interlace your fingers, push forward a little bit more. If you're feeling your back too much with that, just rest them on your hips and push forward. That's it, good work. Feel that lovely stretch coming into the calf, feels really good. Very basic stretch, but really nice. And then the other side, pushing forward. Again, if you're okay interlacing and reaching up to the ceiling, go for that. If you feel it's too much strain on your lower back, you just rest your hands on your hips, push those elbows right back behind you. Get that lovely stretch there for your chest. Any chance you get to stretch your chest, you should take it. That's it, push forward. Well done, feels really good. Now, as we have the step here today, let's do a calf stretch. Okay, so if you haven't got a step, you can just go up to the wall here or the door, and we're just going to drop the heel. Okay, feels good. I love, this is my favorite calf stretch, and I actually like doubling up, doing two together. If you're really stuck for time, you can actually do this up on a step together, so it's a great time saver. Just, you have to be sure that you have a weight or something on the step. Some of these steps can tip. That's it, feels lovely. Switch around if you haven't done so. So just in case you haven't got anything around like this, you can always put your hands on the door, step 1 foot back, or you can just do a second round of the first stretch we did. Okay, so just in case you're wondering what that wall stretch is, just look up and step 1 foot behind you, push that wall away, and feel that tension building up in your calf. Okay, let's do our hamstrings again. I like to do a raised hamstring stretch every now and then. So putting your foot on the step, your heel, toe is up, sitting down. And when I say sitting down, we don't round the shoulders and the chest. We keep those up, nice upright. Retract the shoulder blades, look forward. And it's the hips. You're dropping, you're bending that supporting knee. Drop the hips. That's it, good work. And again, you can put your hands on your hips to open up that chest. Keep breathing in and breathe out. That's lovely. And then the other side. Sit your hips down. You should feel that little bit of a tension building in the hamstring. Most people will have tight hamstrings. They do tighten up when we sit in our chairs and we're sitting in that 90-degree bend for many hours of the day. The hamstrings, the lower back tend to get very tight and stiff. We literally mold ourselves into that shape. Now, some people do ask me about this stretch when they see me doing it on the floor. So here it is up on height. If you can't get to the floor, if you can, go ahead, go down to the floor and look around at your thumb. So the higher you come up, the easier this stretch is. But you can see how much it opens up that thoracic spine, those shoulders. It's stretching the neck, which is something we do tend to neglect. You can also do this up higher. So if you think of something higher than a little household step, so like an ottoman, some people have in their homes, a coffee table, or even a kitchen chair is great. So just think of things that will work for you around your house. Your house is great. You'll find certain things that really work well for you. That feels lovely. Now let's hold it, go into plank. Press your heels, more calf stretching, can't get enough of the calves. Just gently press your feet down. Now if you're able to go to the floor here, you'll be in what's known as downward dog. A little bit more advanced. Stay up on height if you're struggling. And it's a great one for stretching out. Keep breathing in and breathing out those calves. Hold that stretch. Good work. Walk your hands in towards your feet. Hold this lovely squatted position here. If you can take your hands up off the floor and just hold this position. It's great. This is wonderful for lower body mobility, full body mobility, really great for digestion and as well. Put your fingertips on the floor if your feet are tipping over. That feels good. You can give yourself a nice big hug, and that hug is stretching out your traps and rhomboids. We do tend to work them a lot, so it's important that we stretch them. I'm going to say a big thank you for joining me today. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful strength workout. I'm so glad to see you here working on your strength and your bone density and growing your muscle, particularly as we get on in menopause, and that's important that we do that. Let's come up out of this. We'll do a final stretch. Interlace the fingers, stretch it all out. You can let me know, do you find squatting down like that quite uncomfortable, or can you hold it comfortably for at least 60 seconds? If you find it really, really uncomfortable after about 10-20 seconds, just do it regularly, and then your body will adapt to it and you'll become very efficient at it. I'm going to say a big thank you for joining me. If you want to continue cooling down, my cool down playlist is linked just underneath this video here in the description box. And you'll find lots of cool downs there, ranging from about 10 minutes right up to 30 minutes. That 30-minute one was really designed for an active rest day, like a little bit of yoga or something to stretch out your body. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. You did great. Double thumbs up.